Hey familia, welcome to your healthy dose of spice. If you're tuning in, please say where in this whole wide world that you are tuning in from. I am tuning in from Ohio, so it is about 9:30 Eastern right now. So I would love to give you a personal shout out. So feel free to say hi. I'm going to try to bring my comments up actually. So, today we're going to be talking about stamina as a female CEO, as a female small business owner, as a female entrepreneur. What does stamina mean for you and your business, and what can you do about it? So, this conversation actually stemmed from, or this video topic stemmed from a really great conversation that I had with a new friend that I met today. And so I'll talk a little bit more about her in our conversation. But if this is the first time that you are catching me, I want to welcome you to the familia. My name is Dr. Alex, and I'm a holistic women's health practitioner, and I am on a mission to transform healthcare and how it is delivered to you. So I love making live videos. I talk about women's health and hormones and chronic diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes, metabolic syndrome. I teach all about intermittent fasting. So if any of those topics are interesting to you, you can always go through any of my social media platforms and go ahead and search any of those topics and all of the videos that I have made. I've actually been making videos for about 2 years now, if you can believe that. So 2 years of making videos. So I'm pretty sure I've talked about almost every topic that you can think about in those 2 years. And that kind of goes to the whole stamina thing, like stamina, 2 years of videos, almost every day of making videos. So I see a few people popping on. I just want to give them a quick shout out because I know Mackenzie cannot stay on too long. She got to go. So, hi there from Malaysia. Hi. Hi, Mackenzie. How are you, Mama? And Miss Natalie. Yes. So, thank you guys for joining me again. So, stamina as a female business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a CEO. What does that mean for you and your business? So, like I said, this video topic today actually came from a conversation that I had with a new friend that I made today. And so she's a wonderful chef and she has a YouTube channel and she makes all these cooking videos. And so she started talking about how making her videos is very taxing, it's very physically taxing. And so the conversation kind of flowed from there. And it made me think about how much we put into our businesses, how much energy it requires of us. And do we have the stamina to keep up with it? Or is our stamina lacking? And how could that possibly be affecting other parts of our business? Because I know that you want to keep pushing and you want to keep showing up and you want to keep giving and you want to keep serving. And that is what really drives you. That's the whole reason you became an entrepreneur or CEO or business owner in the first place, because that's your passion. That's what you want to do. That's what you were called to do. So you want to show up in that way and you want to give it all you got. And it can get very frustrating when your body is not wanting to cooperate with that, where your body is just saying, I'm done. I got to take a break, or I can't keep up with this anymore. And so that internal spirit in you, that entrepreneurial spirit, is like fighting with your physical self. So we got to find a way to bring some harmony, some balance into those two areas of your life. Because I want you to be focused. I want you to be able to show up, make those videos, do those calls, do those coaching sessions, do those summits, do those speaking events. I want you to be fully all in on all of those events. And I don't want your energy to be lacking, your stamina to be lacking. And so this is an area where I felt, wow, she's bringing up such a great topic. And how many of us can relate to this, to the whole stamina issue as a business owner? So really thinking of yourself holistically, you have to think of your health. You can't just keep going and going and going and thinking that you're just going to be able to keep pushing through, because one day your body really is going to physically give out on you and you're going to hit that wall of burnout, and or something else worse is going to happen to you. And I don't want to see that happen to you. Now is the time, this video is the time, this message is the time for you to take a moment and reevaluate. Are you allowing yourself enough time to recuperate from different events? Are you feeding your body the fuel that it needs to be able to have that stamina? Are you putting boundaries around your time so that you can show up and do the things that you want to do, so that you can get those workouts in, so that you can eat the right foods? Are you practicing intermittent fasting so that your mind is super sharp and you're super focused and that you have that extra energy going? Because intermittent fasting is a really great way to naturally give yourself that high, give yourself that constant source of fuel all day long without having to turn to the coffee and the energy shots and the Red Bull and all of those crazy, crazy things that are just a bunch of chemicals that you're putting in your body. I don't want to see you doing that anymore. So think about yourself in a more holistic way. What natural things that are sustainable, right? Because we can't live on caffeine no matter how much you want to. We cannot live on coffee and energy drinks and Red Bull. We can't do that. That's not sustainable. That's not good for your body. That's stressing out your body. How can you find ways that are natural and sustainable for you to keep going, to have that stamina, to keep showing up in your business? Because that lack of stamina, that's going to start to show up in how you're serving your clients and how you're showing up in the video quality that you're making and the content quality that you're putting out. It's going to start to all trickle down, and that's going to end up impacting your bottom line. It really will. So I see some comments coming through. I just want to address them. So Mackenzie says that she's been making videos since to keep up as it's a mix of the mental and it's a mix of the physical for sure, without a doubt. LinkedIn user says this is such a great topic. Thank you so much. Enrique says, hey family, howdy from Texas. Hi, sweetheart. Tia says, hi, Dr. Rosa. Hi, Mama. How are you? And Tia brings up a good point. She says fasting makes her hangry. So in the beginning, when you are fasting, it will make you hangry because your body is getting used to functioning an entirely different way. Your body is getting used to using fuel in a different way. It's learning how to entirely function in a different way. So it does take a little bit of an adjustment period. And that is where staying the course and staying on track with what you're doing and not giving up too soon before you start seeing those really great, incredible results of intermittent fasting. So I'm always available for some more questions about intermittent fasting, but the long term being hangry on intermittent fasting, no, because I can go hours and hours without eating and not be hangry. But if you're being hangry while you're fasting, there's some other things that maybe you aren't doing that are not optimizing your results of the fasting, that are kind of interfering with it. So always open to more discussion on that. Okay. I see some Facebook user says, hey, Alex, hi. Tia says your hair looks stunning. Thank you, Mama. Thank you very much. And Felix says, yes, the tips are great for men too. Yep, bringing balance and harmony into our work and personal space, without a doubt. Universal is universal. Facebook user says, facts. Thank you very much. Miss Tia says, anything to recommend to stop methotrexate is kicking my butt. Intermittent fasting, honey, because you're fighting inflammation, right? You're fighting inflammation, you're fighting pain. Intermittent fasting is a really great way to naturally get rid of the inflammation in your body, because a lot of that inflammation is feeding all of that stress. It's feeding all that cortisol. It's feeding all of your body wanting to kick into overdrive with your adrenal glands. It's a lot. It's a lot of different hormones that are happening. But to get off of that methotrexate, I'm not like telling you to stop taking it. Please don't stop taking it. But a really great way to ease your way off of that and to talk with your doctor or whoever your healthcare provider is, intermittent fasting is an amazing natural way to decrease all that inflammation and just calm your body down. Tell it to calm the bug down. It will with intermittent fasting for sure. Tia says, I love you. I'm going to text this again. Sorry, I'm asking so many questions. No, Mama, that's why I do these videos, so you can ask questions for sure. People can tune in and out if they want to, but if people are really interested in this topic, then they will stick around. And if you're asking, there are many other people that have the same question. They're just afraid to ask. So don't ever feel bad about asking. That's why I'm here. Definitely. My daughter proved that you can't live off of Adderall and coffee. Thanks for your advice. She has gained 20 plus pounds over the summer. Exactly. So Adderall is a medication that a lot of physicians prescribe for a lot of different reasons, but I know in your case specifically what you're talking about, Randall. So yeah, you can't live off of coffee. You can't stress your body out to that point where you're just living off of chemicals. That's not sustainable. That's not healthy. And that's what I want to get people away from is the chemicals and all of the other things. It's not sustainable for you no matter what. Yeah, Tia says yes, and you gain with Adipex. Yes, I'm familiar with Adipex. Yes, Adipex is something that you cannot stay on long term. You can go on it for a while, then you have to come off of it, then you have to go on it. And so the biggest thing with all of those, and this kind of is a good segue into another conversation I had the other night about a cholesterol medication that a family member was put on by her doctor, and she's like, I don't want to take any more pills. The whole thing about Adipex or cholesterol meds or even diabetic medications, it is not a cure. It is not the fix because they can give you all the cholesterol pills, all the insulin, all the diabetic medications, all the Adipex in the world. But if you don't stop doing what you were doing to get on that medication in the first place, if you don't stop what you were doing to get that high cholesterol, if you don't stop what you were doing to end up on taking that Adipex, then no amount of meds is going to get you off of those. It's going to make that go away. You have to stop doing what you're doing that caused you to get on those drugs in the first place. With the cholesterol, you got to stop eating what you were eating that got you into that mess in the first place. No drug or pill is going to fix that for you. You have to make a change. You have to. You absolutely have to. Same thing with diabetes, same thing with your weight, everything. You have to stop doing what you were doing that got you into that mess in the first place. No pill is going to fix that for you. No pill. But that's what they want to do. They want to throw a lot of pills at you. It just is more pills and more pills. It does not fix the problem. Tia says, amen, amen. Thank you. Felix says, used to take 16 shots of espresso a day, but it's always possible to wean yourself off of it. Yes, it is possible. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun, but it is possible. It is entirely possible to heal your body. It takes time. It took time to get that way. It's going to take time to reverse it. It is a lifestyle. It has to be something that's sustainable. It's not a quick fix. If you really care about your health and your body and you want your body to stick around and support you for the long term, then you've got to do things that are going to take care of it on the daily. You absolutely have to. Tia says you have to train your brain to do the right thing. Exactly. And oops, sorry, I almost out of here. And Tia says it's a band-aid. It really is. It's just a little something that they put on there. It's not going to solve any problems for you. You have to fix what got you into that problem in the first place. You have to. That's the only way to see real change in your life. And it's really sad to see people who are looking for quick fixes and who think more and more drugs are the answer, and they're not. They're just not. But that's what's put out there. And there are other natural, safe ways to heal your body. And that's what I'm out here teaching people about. So that is my video on stamina. So I'm glad I had stamina to get through this video tonight, but I love the interaction. I love the questions. I'm always available for teaching and for talking. I love it. I love it so much. So stamina as a business owner, man or woman, is entirely possible, but you really need to do a few things. Set boundaries around your time and your energy. Make time to take care of your health before your body gives out for you and forces you to do that. Okay. Eat the right foods that you need to be eating. Try some intermittent fasting. I mean, really give it a good try. It's an amazing way to be able to stay productive. You don't have to think about food during the day, honestly, while you're fasting. So you can get all your work done. That's just some of the reasons that I love it. And it's changed my entire life and my health around. And I've seen it do the same thing for so many other people. And I know a lot of people out there are on pills, diabetic, pre-diabetic, high blood pressure, cholesterol, women going through perimenopause, going through menopause, their lives are changing, their bodies are changing. This is just one way to really take back some control and to just go for it. Have that stamina, show up in your business, rock the shit out of your business. This is an amazing way. So thank you for tonight. Thank you so much. And I see Felix says it wasn't fun to give up espresso, honey. No, it was not. And Miss Patty says, thank you. Thank you, Mama. I really appreciate you stopping by. All right, guys, I am done for tonight. If you want to learn more about my 90-day metabolic makeover or any of my luxury holistic wellness programs, feel free to send me a message. And I will talk to you guys mañana. And for Balanced Life, just add spice. See you later.